Hi friends. Look, oh, I have a special guest today. He's not gonna look at you probably, but his name is Huey. Say hey, Huey. Huey's here today because he is a French bulldog. And I'm going to read you a story today that has a French bulldog in it. And I know you know it, and I know you love it. Tell whoever you're watching this video with what book we love that has a French bulldog in it. Do you know what it is? Sorry, he was pretty funny. Friends, get ready. We're reading Gaston. Can I get a whoop whoop? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Huey. Huey can come back later. We're just gonna let... Okay, that works. Okay, friends. This is Gaston. The author of this book is Kelly DiPuccio. The illustrator of this book is Christian Robinson. You know I love some good Christian Robinson illustrations. Here we go. Huey loves Gaston. Look at Gaston. Well, you can't look at Huey anymore. Well, look at Huey and look at Gaston. They don't look that much alike, but they're both French bulldogs. Huey's kind of tan and Gaston is kind of white, but they're both pretty cute. Okay, here we go. Here is Gaston. Now you know as well as I do that there is a lot going on this title page. Go ahead and tell somebody you're watching this video with about the title page. Look at this person. What is his job? Look at this fancy dog in a fancy dog stroller. Well, this little dog in a box. What do you think they're about to do? About to have some puppies. Here we go. Gaston. Mrs. Poodle admired her new puppies. Say them with me. Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La, and Gaston. Would you like to see them again? Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La, and Gaston. Perfectly precious, aren't they? Mrs. Poodle thought so too. The puppies grew as puppies often do. 3 were no bigger than teacups. The 4th, however, continued to grow and grow until he was the size of a teapot. Mrs. Poodle took pride in teaching her new puppies how to be proper pooches. They were taught to sip, never slobber. Good. Well done. Very nice. Do you know this one? Nice try. They were taught to yip, never yap. Yip, yip, yip. And they were taught to walk with grace, never race. You know this one too. Tip, toe, tippy toe. Whoa! The puppies were also taught how to look pretty in pink, nibble their kibble, and ride in style. Whatever the lesson, Gaston always worked the hardest, practiced the longest, and smiled the biggest. Mrs. Poodle was very pleased with all of her puppies. Say them with me. Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La, and Gaston. Spring arrived and the proud mother was eager to show off her darlings. She took them to the park for their very first stroll in the public. There was much to see. Daffodils, ducklings, dogs. Oh dear, who do we have here? You might know these, say them with me. Rocky, Ricky, Bruno, and Antoinette. Would you like to see them again? Rocky, Ricky, Bruno, and Antoinette. This was more than a little awkward. The mother sized up the pups. The pups sized up one another. It seems there's been a terrible mistake, Mrs. Bulldog said, breaking the silence. Wee, Mrs. Poodle agreed sadly. Whatever shall we do? Mrs. Bulldog could not come up with an answer. I guess we'll let them decide, she replied at last. Gaston and Antoinette were young, but even they could see there had been a mix-up. The two puppies began to circle around and around the group. Gaston walked with grace. Antoinette raced. Gaston yipped. Antoinette yapped. And when they finally came to a stop, the puppies had traded places. There. That looked right. It just didn't feel right. That evening, Antoinette tried to fit in with her new sisters, but she did not like anything proper or precious or pink. On the other side of town, Gaston tried to fit in with his new brothers, but he did not like anything brutish or brawny or brown. Antoinette and Gaston weren't the only ones who were having a hard time adjusting. Who else is having a hard time? The mommies. The next morning, Mrs. Poodle forgot all about being proper and raced back to the park. Mrs. Bulldog was already there waiting with her burly brood. It seems we've made a terrible mistake, she nearly shouted. Wee, Mrs. Poodle agreed happily. This time, Gaston and Antoinette wasted no time trading places. There. That looked right. And it felt right, too. From that day forward, the families met in the park every afternoon to play. Rocky, Ricky, Bruno, and Antoinette taught the poodle puppies a thing or two about being tough. Likewise, Fifi, Fufu, Ooh La La, and Gaston taught the bulldog puppies a thing or two about being tender. And many years later, when Gaston and Antoinette fell in love and had puppies of their own, they taught them to be whatever they wanted to be. The end. Wow. What a great book. I have missed reading that book to you guys. It's been so long. I cannot wait until we're all back together again, and you better believe the first book we're going to read is Gaston. I promise. There goes Huey. Everybody say bye to Huey.
Bye.
Huey is crazy. Okay, well, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.